GG, thanks, Ten Dog. Yeah, it's a very short run. It's funny that there's a lot of modes in this game that are just very short, and then Subspace is like a 2.5 hour thing you gotta go on. It's an adventure. All ready for countdown? Okay. We gotta go to easy. Okay. Do you want to do it, Commander?
You should do it so that it doesn't stop on 2.
That's a very fair point. All right. 5 minutes and 2.5 hours exactly, Plid. All right, I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So now you're in here. Subspace is gonna be what we're gonna chill with for a long time. Our first thing we're gonna do is get bad RNG on the Mario fight. And okay, I guess that works. Good luck, have fun. Thanks, Ten Dog. So there we go. Just have Gooby do all of RFI. I did a ton of runs today. I'm ready to chill. I was up early, I'm ending late.
Between you and Cracks.
Yeah, we did. We were there a lot.
And Gooby has one more run tomorrow if y'all want your Goobies.
Yep, I have one guaranteed and one that's a donation incentive. Like as a race.
Hey, we're over halfway there.
Ooh, baby.
If we get, do some of the math, like $42 more, not 40, 62 more dollars.
If you want to see a Wii Fit All Plus Games race, definitely donate. Alright. So, PD is done now. Essentially what happens in the story, I guess PD is evil and decides to kidnap them. The story doesn't really make sense.
Not really.
I really don't know what happened. Okay. I really don't know what happens in the story in this game. I don't think anyone truly does. When is JCS? I'm not sure what that means. Essentially, the main aspects of this one is like that I think are really interesting is ping-ponging enemies into each other and utilizing all the different characters' strengths. Because when I'm in one of those like boss, like not boss, but like just regular enemy gauntlet things, I try to ping-pong the enemies into each other so that they'll like I'll KO 2 for the price of 1. So you have to know the angles that each character sends their moves at, and kind of react on the fly to where you are and where the enemy is. So there's a lot going on that's subtle. It may just look like I'm just hitting them, and it might be, that's true. But it could also be like I'm trying to like set myself up just right. Yeah, Pit has a new glide in Project M that we use. Yeah, like here's an example. There was one. Just like I use my back air to like angle just right to hit the cloud. Jet car stunts? I have no idea what that is. Who do you main? Oh wait, what is Jet car stunts? Go ahead.
It's the game that 10's running.
Oh, gotcha. And I main Ness and Yoshi in this game. I dual main them. I like the double. What's up?
He really mains Ness.
Yeah. Real Ness hours.
Speaking of Ness, if you want to see more Ness, there's an Earthbound run by my own mic tomorrow where you can donate.
Ooh.
Have your name be Ness. You have to get it over $10 though, because right now there's $10 towards the Ness's name to be Wipo.
Yeah, Earthbound runs are great. Mike does a good job on them. So I'm just making my way down. Go. Yeah, I like all the double jump cancelable characters in the game. I find it a cool mechanic. Gives me a lot of control. And I just like both of their games. See, down smash is really helpful on these platforms. Or on these enemy spawners, excuse me. So you're gonna see me use that a lot over here. Okay, that's good RNG. You want to get big mushrooms whenever possible. It's completely RNG if it spawns though, but it does make you a lot faster. As you just saw, my run speed was like doubled. Oops, okay, I guess we're gonna save then. 20 there. Nice. Nice meme. Okay. I should go in a good character. I mean, he's Pit. Oof. So now we get to go to the DKC stage of the game. And Diddy Kong is much faster than DK, so we're gonna use him. You don't really use DK much in this run. Just because Diddy is much faster, and DK isn't really... Like, I don't know, there's just always another better character to use compared to DK usually in this run. In terms of like speed and power.
Say in New Game Plus and 80% for Brawl, they use DK in not Ancient, outside the Ancient Ruins, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someplace like that, like on the fight, or something like that. Like I don't remember exactly. But you guys have some cool strats going on. This is an auto scroller. What's up?
They've been working a lot of strats.
Oh yeah. This is an auto scroller, so if you want to plug anything, now's a great time to do it.
I will say, with that auto scroller and the fight before the auto scroller, I know the fight before the auto scroller is skippable in Brawl, but it requires Pit. We do it in New Game Plus.
Gotcha. Yeah, I won't have Pit at this point and just regular any percent, so.
Make sure there's no donations.
There's a lot of auto scrollers in this run, so there's a lot of great times for donations. Wipeout Adventure Eagle ad. There you go. Why not name CountGooby? Think of the possibilities.
I was told by a higher man that after the Project M block, we have SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Nice.
And as you can see down below, donation goal for concept art. Because who we have running it, Chris, is an amazing runner, and he will definitely be able to show that off well. So it's just $10. It's not like $100. Just that.
Yeah, that is a very technical run. That is a really tough run. So definitely go watch that. Like, it's a SpongeBob game, so you might think it's just a meme, but it's definitely not a meme. Aren't you more of a poo type, Kappa? I'm more of a Ness type, thank you. No, Kappa.
You're on planes right now, right?
Yep. I'm just chilling. I'm just on that, like, semi-auto scorer enemy gauntlet.
Yeah. The two hardest levels in this, at least new game wise, is I think it's like not entrance to the plains, but you'll see it coming out.
Right.
I have my strats right here. I don't know why.
Oh, there go.
Like the shore.
Yeah, I need notes especially for the Great Maze. It's a good idea to have notes for this game.
So something that you won't find here, but you'll find if you watch like a New Game Plus route, is some of, well, in all the three of the auto scrollers, the difficulty that you're on changes how fast the auto scroller goes.
Right.
And obviously in any percent you can't use that to your advantage, but then New Game Plus route, you can change the difficulty on the fly. So you'll see top runners change to intense quite a bit, just to make the auto scrollers faster.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it too. Yeah, because we get locked into one difficulty in any percent, we can't really utilize that. Okay. So now we get to be one of the fastest characters in the game, Fox. His run speed is just really, really good. So we're definitely gonna want to use him over Diddycon. In which Diddy is still fast, but Fox is just much, much faster. Alright, then we go over to the left. So you might be seeing me do this slide every now and then. That's something called a wave dash. That was something from Melee that they added into this game. What the wave dash is, it's just a small slide. But it lets you do a lot of interesting stuff with it. So like you could use a move while sliding. You could like jump out of your shield with it and move a little bit. It's just a very interesting aspect, like fighting game wise. Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm going to use it whenever possible because it's a little bit faster to use when landing on platforms. I forgot to do something. I'm supposed to hit the switch. There we go. Diddy Dawn, exactly. So this is another auto-scroller. So now's more time for donations, or just plugging anything.
I can do this because I haven't done it in like 10 hours. This is Resort Fest International 2018, hosted or put together by the Wii Sports community. If you're all interested of who we are and want to join in for the fall one, which has a date but not a charity, of course, servers down below. If you want to see what else is coming up, we have more Project M, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Some Subspace. And then we have all events we have, as previously mentioned, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom by Chris, who's the top runner. Then we end off your Saturday with Super Mario Odyssey Festival Percent by our good friend Gaming Land.
Those are some really good runs.
And then also, if you want to donate buttons down below. There's a lot of cool things you can do.
But Commander, what do donations go towards?
Donations this marathon are going towards the Flint Waterstone Crisis, more specifically to the Save the Children side. if you want more information, there's a link down below. And if you're wondering why we chose Saltwater Snow Crisis, POID, who you see in chat, is a Michigan native. I don't know if you actually caught all that from all my cutting out, but crossing
It sort of got it. It was kind of hard to understand though.
just like everything I say.
Yeah, sorry, dude. There we go. Oh! Okay. Oh, wait, I could have that. Okay. That was a very weird Bowser fight. Wipeout says to reset your mic.
But I need to upload some gold.
So yeah, the computers are kind of interesting. They don't do a set thing every time. They're just kind of RNG, so you have to react to them each time. Hey, guess what we've got? Auto-scrollers.
More auto-scrollers.
How about we plug in again what it was donated for?
The donations, again, so that you can hear me, go towards, more specifically through Save the Children. There's a link down below if you want to read more. But yeah. And PLD, our good man, is from Michigan. That's why we chose it. So, okay, he's on the ruins too.
Yeah, I'm just on ruins.
He was that can be sped up enough. Most of the top runners in Brawl, like New Game Plus, you use very hard instead of intense, because intense, even though it's faster auto-scroller, it's just insanely difficult to complete the ruins too.
Oh, interesting, I didn't know that. Huh, today I learned. This other interesting thing I can show off since it's auto-scroller is this thing I'm doing with my magnet. See if I needed some space for it. Get out of the way, guy. Okay, I don't know if I can do it with metal. Yeah, like that. That's something that was added in Project M. You can activate a magnet and then jump cancel it. Which just means like once I jump, the animation is just gone from it, and then I can reactivate it again with down B, which is the magnet move, and then I can just keep doing that. So that's called multi-magneting. And we use Lucas here, despite me very much so wanting to use Ness. Because his down smash is just stronger, and it can KO Porky much faster than Ness. Ness has a lot of very interesting movement techniques he can use. A lot of very cool combos, stuff like that. I won't be able to show off, because you don't really use them in the run a lot. There's only one area where you get to use them, which is a little unfortunate. So this Pokemon we're going to use is definitely Mewtwo, right? That was definitely Mewtwo. I am like confident this Pokemon is Mewtwo. I haven't played Pokemon in a while, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Mewtwo, get up there. So yeah, for whatever reason, adding Mewtwo in this game, it puts the text for Mewtwo over Pokemon Trainer. So that's why that little like text glitch happens. It's kind of interesting. Every time we get to play as Squirtle, they'll say that too. And I got good RNG with that item. So whenever I get that plus, or that little like electrical thingy, that means I can cancel all the end lag of my moves. That's called turbo mode. That was something that was added into Project M. That's not something in Melee or Brawl. It's exclusive to this game.
So you'll see not this first fight, but there's a second fight coming up that I don't know if Project M route has it being skippable, but in New Game Plus and in any percent for Brawl, we use usually Meta Knight to skip over the fight, or in any percent, they use Lucas to skip over the fight.
See you, Jack.
Towards the end of the run.
We haven't really optimized any of the skips in this run yet, which is something I would like to do. Because I think it's something that's important and needed for this run. But yeah. Oop. Okay. Get there. Nice. Alright. So we're coming on near the end of this section. And I guess the thing to mention is that whenever I'm turning around a Squirtle like that, that technique is called a shell shift. And that just gets me a little boost of speed. He's the only character in any Smash game that has such a technique. Even in Brawl, he didn't have that technique. That's something that was just kind of happened from the Project M engine. Hard section of the game, right? Hard game.
So in Brawl, when we do any of our Battlefield Fortress, what you're going to see Brawl run is coming up as soon as we get Meta Knight. We're going to have, after the fight, we're going to have a chance to skip miniature fights, and basically a run is made or lost in the Battlefield Fortress Plus.
Yeah, that's not really the case in Project M, which is interesting. There's so many like interesting differences between speedruns of the game. Essentially what it is, it's just like good movement really makes a run in this game in Project M currently for Subspace. Because the skips just like haven't been optimized, you know?
And skips are pretty much, if you want to get sub 230, you basically have to go for all the skips. You're not going to get them all.
Yeah, and to get sub 230 in this game, like, you don't even need to do skips. I think world record is currently sitting at a 150. I'm not sure if he uses any skips, I don't think he does though.
And world record for Brawl is a 202. So that just, and he uses pretty much every single step. I think he missed one.
Was that Rubber Ducky or SWC?
SWC, he just took it like this last week.
Nice.
I guess I can plug this because good like that. If you want to see two grown men waste 50 hours of their life doing a Super Smash Bros. Brawl all challenges run,
Oof.
that's happening starting Monday over on the Rubber Ducky Assassination channel.
That's a tough speedrun. 50 hours speedrun.
It's been, the whole thing's been done once. That was SWC.
I think Dragolita did something too, or he did. Yeah, I think
He did the first 2 rows.
Oh, gotcha.
There's 4 rows in total, and Drago did 2.
That's completely legit, considering it's a 50-hour speedrun.
And I think in SWC's run, he slept for 2 hours in between it, because you can leave the game on and have it work towards things, and he slept during that. But he, out of 50 hours, he only slept 2.
That sounds awful. That is something I would never want to do.
Yeah, Tyler, I think it's pretty similar to Wii Sport Resort All Stamps.
What is all stamps?
Getting all 100, so like in each game, that are like different things, from like make a hole in one to do a perfect game of bowling.
Right, it's like achievements.
There's 100 of them, and It's probably taskable to be about 8 hours, like
Oof.
8 to 10 hours. No, we are slowly trying to come up with times for how long it would take.
Jeez.
But it's expected it would be a 20-hour deal.
Yeah, that's something for really, really long-a-thon. Just become a task. That's easy, right?
Just become a task bot. Do everything perfectly.
Exactly. So there we go. Got some good RNG again. Another good thing about... Wow, lots of great mushrooms. That's crazy. Another good thing about the mushrooms is that it does make you more powerful. So I can beat these enemies a bit faster because my attacks do more damage to them. I guess getting hit by that that smart bomb brings me to kind of an interesting topic about this game called Smash DI. Whenever you're in a multi-hit move in this game, you can kind of mash your joystick in a direction you want to move a bit, and you can kind of wiggle out of stuff. So whenever you see me, if I'm ever in a multi-hit move, or if I'm in a bomb like that, I'll be trying to smash DI out of it. Best character. So yeah, we get to be one of my favorites. Oh yeah, you go on. What's up?
I'm going to make a plug for a run coming up
Yeah.
for reasons. At about 7:30 tomorrow, we have our Castlevania 3 run by Level Engine, who just tied world record, or maybe beat world record.
Wow.
Like, as of 4 minutes ago.
What? As of 4 minutes ago? What a legend. That's crazy.
They're right now for counting frames to see.
Jeez, that's crazy.
So look forward to that. 7:30 tomorrow, Central Standard Time.
Oh yeah. Dang, we got some really high caliber runners in this marathon. It's kind of nuts. And then DDR Mario mix.
Yeah, Mario Mix.
The greatest event of the century. Canoeing requires you to be stupid fast.
Yeah, canoeing, the record right now for all stamps is 2 hours. Like, a little, I think it was over, the first run was over 2 hours. I'd have to check. 10's the world record holder, so
Gotcha.
he could tell us. Also, something is, he's in Forest. In New Game Plus, there's a cool trick where you can go through the door where Toon Link is, and voila, you skip a level. It's the second shortest level in the game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at 80% you don't get that though.
80%, you have to go through the entire level.
Yeah. Since we're talking about Wii Sports, I've thought about picking up the speedrun of it a little bit.
We've had quite a few interesting people pick it up. I mean, DG, on the 4th DGR did some runs of it, live streamed it.
Nice.
He only has over 100,000 subscribers.
Only.
And then we've had Brothers, for the 12-hour challenge last time, Brothers Creed did all sports.
Nice.
And Darbian did Wii Sports Resort Golf. So, I don't exactly know how Project M does it, but as he's in one of the research facilities, I assume. Or it's factory. I think
Yeah.
it's research facility.
Where
You're
was
gonna
it?
see.
Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
You're gonna see Gooby. I don't know what character Gooby's gonna use. In Brawl, you use Pikachu quite a bit. This
I'm
is the one
using
time you
ZSS.
will use Pikachu. This is really fast for this as well.
Yeah, you do actually a little sequence breakup. Actually, not up there. Oops. I remember things. There's a lot in this run to remember. You go over here, and then you do a little sequence break with Zero Suit Samus's up B. So you're normally supposed to get a key to hit this switch, but yeah, her up B is just long enough to hit it on its own, so you don't need to get the key then.
And then in Brawl, you use Pikachu's Thunderbolt to get that hit that key.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that skip was in Brawl also.
I believe so, if I'm thinking about the right stuff.
Yeah, there'll be some stream delay. It might be better if you look at my stream for commentary.
I should. I guess I have to keep this open so that yeah, I have to keep this open to regulate chat. Make sure the stream doesn't die.
Gotcha.
And I would do it on my phone, but my phone is dead. Died at about noon.
Dang, dude. So I guess what I did there against those enemies is Zero Suit Samus's up B will drag opponents down, so I just use the up B to drag them down faster, and then I can KO them. Barbian. Hopefully get your phone charged soon, man.
I'll be able to do it during the FB probably. Actually, I'll probably do it during Helix's run because I really can't commentate all events.
Gotcha. I might be able to commentate it, but I think I'll just be too tired by then. Doing this run alone is a lot.
Yeah. I started the new game run yesterday. Stream died, but
So what are metal enemies also?
metal enemies.
You'll see what I did. What
Also, with the metal enemies, something you have to be careful when you're Pikachu is electric attacks just reflect right back. So you're stuck to using Smash Up A.
Interesting, I didn't know that. Oops. So right now we're just trying to cover Zelda's options in Edgeguarder. There we go. Easy every time. But now we have to fight Link and Yoshi. It's always weird seeing Mario fight Yoshi. Oop. Not quite. Essentially what you want to do against these computers is cover all their options so they can't, they just can't recover anymore. Just like that.
And this is the second biggest reset point in any percent in New Game Plus for Brawl, is the Zelda fight and the Yoshi fight, or the Link Yoshi fight.
Why is it? Is it just really RNG?
Yeah, it's just, like for instance, in my New Game Plus run, I was about Yoshi with a really fast one, and then my teammate, which was Yoshi, like while he was flying away, Yoshi was flying away, my teammate Yoshi gulped him into an egg and saved him.
That's kind of hilarious, but it also sucks at the same time.
And actually, even in New Game Plus, we actually, the strats are to use Yoshi for Lakeshore. Like, you use Meta Knight for the fight, and Meta Knight to get to the flying platform, and then you use Yoshi for the rest.
What a new stuff about Brawl every day. This is another auto scroller. Oh, sorry,
There's
what's
many
it?
auto controllers.
Yeah.
I have the New Game Plus route on a piece of paper beside me, so I need.
Imagine having a written route.
I had almost a dozen pieces of paper just to figure out the right route for Great Maze.
Yeah. I made some notes for Great Maze just so I can remember what to do. It's so ridiculous. Because everything just looks similar-ish. You have to do it in a very specific way. So if you want to plug anything, I guess go for it. Redonations, anything you'd like to do?
See if there's anything new. Maybe. No. Never mind. If you like seeing Gooby, he's here one more time, potentially two. One more time. He's definitely here. At about 2:30, probably 2:40 tomorrow PM, not AM. He's not staying up that late.
I definitely am not.
And then if we reach the goal of $150, which is the donation goal for the whole marathon, you will see a We Fit Plus, All Training Plus Games race between two people talking right now.
Oh yeah. It's a hilarious game.
It'll be the first game, one of its kind.
Oh yeah. It's the first time I think I've ever seen it ran in a marathon then. If it gets met.
It's only $62 more.
That's like one crappy like first party game. Like, do you really need Duke Nukem Infinite? Or do you want to help the fund water crisis? You could play Other M with that money. You could help people get water. It's your choice. Metroid Other M, water.
See, you don't really need to get the new Call of Duty. No.
Nope,
Trust me.
it's not a thing. So wait, oh, okay. So we're gonna make our way over here. I was supposed to pick Squirtle, so I'm actually just gonna KO myself with Lucas. I'm thinking what the Brawl players do.
Yeah, Brawl players, we use Lucas at the beginning, the beginning of this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like, let's try these skips. Wait a minute, this is not a good time.
Actually, especially like a New Game Plus, and you can do it in any percent.
Yeah.
Path to the Ruins is actually the easiest, like, level of skips to do.
That's why I've thought about doing it.
It's just a lot more forgiving.
So you could do it in any percent in Brawl. You probably can do it in this game too.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a stretch. There you go, getting some good shell shift movement. Oops.
Also, fun fact back there, in Brawl, you'll see people jump over the spike sort of deal.
Yeah, because that skips it.
Uh-huh.
Right? Yeah.
Another great reason to use Lucas. I guess you could probably attempt the skips with Squirtle. I mean, that's what that guy who's doing the task stuff does.
Yeah. It would be much faster if we did it with Squirtle. Because his movement is just like super fast in this game. His power is like solid too. It's definitely not bad power. Oh, there we go. Don't slide off and die. Oh, oh, nice. So yeah, a lot of this is just kind of like I said earlier, trying to ping pong enemies into each other, if possible. Just kind of reacting to whatever they give you. So we're gonna try to manipulate the computer to jump over here and see if we can kind of cheese kill him. The computer likes to follow you unless there's an item. So I'm gonna try. We also have to make sure. There we go. Nice, we got it. It was also important that the computer DIs in a way favorable for us, because if he DIs in a way that's good, then he might live longer. What I mean by DI is, in this game, you can angle a little bit where you get sent. And so if the computer sent himself a little bit in a way that would help him live longer, then it just makes it harder to kill. But he DI'd out, which helped us out there. It's a very subtle thing to notice. It takes a while to like notice where people are DIing. Go. Oh. Shout out to this egg roll.
Egg roll is definitely one of the best things.
Oh yeah.
Subspace.
Or just Asian food in general. If we're talking egg rolls. Asian food in general is pretty good. Press 1 if you like Asian food. I didn't angle just right. That's fine though. Pit is also useful here. No, she is fastest through the section, but definitely Pit is also really, really fast. Alright, yeah, we didn't have much else to do with it, so we're good. We are Gucci. Shouts to Ganondorf. And then that's all. Interesting thing you can do with Squirtle here is if you're charging Squirt Gun while falling down here, he'll just despawn. And there's nothing you can do about it. So definitely do not charge it.
Sounds like that's from past experience.
Never at all have I done that. Not even once. Nope. I've definitely done it, yeah. Go. Get on top of that thing. And the button is that one. It's always on the right side. That is an RNG, so. And our favorite thing, auto scrollers are back, so plug things, whatever you want to do, meme around. Now's the time.
I'll plug if you've missed any of the runs so far, or if you're going to miss any of the runs in the future for Resort Fest International 2018, there's a playlist and a YouTube channel at the RFI Discord page, where all the videos are slowly being uploaded.
Yeah, you guys. Ooh, I got messed up. Yeah, you guys are doing really fast on uploading VODs. That's super good. There's a lot of marathons I see where it's like it'll take weeks and weeks to get the VODs out. Yeah, we're still just waiting. Yeah, that's probably a good time. Yeah, we still got a bit of auto scrollers, so. What even are metal enemies? That is a fake door we don't want to go into. Alright. So if I were a Pokemon trainer here, I would have Ivysaur. But because I'm not a Pokemon trainer, because a random bomb kind of came out and killed me, I'm gonna be Lucas.
Also, something. This ruins another one where, similar to the Toon Link situation, you can get up a good chunk of the level. I think it saves like 2 or 3 minutes, and you can get Wolf. Or go into the Wolf fight and exit out.
Right. Right now, there's not much going on. Right now, we just need to hit a few buttons and just go to the right. Not a lot of enemies to deal with, just go to the right and have some clean movement. Don't hit any of these buttons because they're all fake, they're just pits. Okay, good. That gets me a little worried whenever I get to this Charizard fight. Cause it's soft locked on me before here. But what you do, what I learned later to avoid that soft lock is before doing a run of this, you have to load into a regular match. Which is why I did that after target test. Or after boss battles, excuse me. Cause that prevents 2 soft locks from happening. And auto score again. Plug whatever you want right now. How are your guys' days?
I am about as exhausted as you are.
I feel it.
I get to go up until about 3 a.m. tonight,
Oh god.
and then I get to wake up at about 8 o'clock and pick up the restring for the rest of the marathon.
Bless you. Oof. Good luck, dude. I know that feel. It's not a good feel.
The good thing is, like, pretty much everything in my block, which is from Hamtaro Ham Unite all the way down to basically Rayman Rabbits, is all one person. It's not like races or anything.
Oh, that makes it a bit easier. Is it a ghost?
Yeah, Ghost ends with Raymond's, and Mike begins with Hamtaro.
Gotcha.
And PLD said he will be back for the closing ceremony, aka our 4-player golf race, and the Wii Fit Plus.
Not plugging that at all. I love how you you totally didn't get louder at all for that.
I totally didn't go right by my mic.
Nah, not at all. Never. Never would a man do that. Auto score again. But yes, definitely donate to see some Wii Fit going on. I definitely.
Also,
oh yeah, you go on. What's up?
You go ahead. I was going to talk about one of the levels coming up, brawl-wise.
That's definitely more important than what I was gonna say.
So, coming up here in a little bit, it'll be maybe like 3 or 4 levels, is Wild 2. And something that Drago found out at about 3 a.m. in the morning his time is there is a PAL-only skip where you do certain movement and do certain things, and it skips about 60% of the level.
Wow, really?
And that's why it forced SWC and Rubber Ducky and Tech, except Tech's not getting it yet, to get the PAL version of the game.
That's crazy. Never knew that. The other thing I was gonna say is I'm excited for the all training games to speedrun on the Wii Fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna submit that. Swole percent. I imagine it would be a hard speedrun actually, because it's like a lot of training you'd have to do.
Uh-huh. Little training.
Yeah. Literally training. So that's Gallium. We're gonna see him again when we're gonna fight him with Lucas and Pokemon Trainer. Or well, Squirtle, because they're divided in this game, but for all intents and purposes, Pokemon Trainer. So the reason we're fighting him again is because there's like, the story has a lot of different timelines. There's no dialogue in any of them, so you don't really know what's, a lot of what's happening, but what we do know is that there's all these different timelines coming together. And just like one timeline can affect another, like what just happened there. And sometimes timelines go into the same areas, just like in the wilds here.
So going back to Wilds 1, is a super hard 80% clip you can do with Meta Knight that right now is only RDA viable, meaning only really Rubber Ducky and SWC usually do it.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can't do that in this game because no Meta Knight at this section. this is just auto scroller, so nothing going on. Plug anything you'd like.
I think I've plugged everything. I normally don't get to plug everything because there's never not enough time.
There'll definitely be time in this run.
And during the any percent run with A to ZT, I was actually, you know, like eating food, taking a shower, using the bathroom.
Classic. Oh yeah, I guess regular Brawl Subspace was showing this marathon too, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh.
We got it. If you liked Brawl at all, we got Brawl and Project M.
Oh yeah. Got Brawl mods, all sorts of stuff. Lots of Smash Bros. It's just kind of clean movement right now. There's another auto scroller here, which is why I wasn't explaining much. I guess I could explain some stuff about Yoshi's movement. Is when you jump twice with him and do an aerial, you'll cancel his second jump, and that lets you get a lot of control over his his landing, I suppose.
That's something you can't do in Brawl.
Yeah, that was a melee thing that they added back into this. So it lets you do moves really fast. I'm gonna be Diddy, because I think Diddy is better here. Yeah.
Well, I'll be back.
Sounds
I had
good.
a phone battery, and then it died again.
Sounds good, dude. You do what you need to do. So the reason I pick Diddy here instead of Fox, despite saying that like Fox was really fast in the beginning, is because Diddy's horizontal movement is a little bit faster than Fox's. Like his side B is just very useful for this section of the stage. Like that, what I just did right there. Fox's is a lot more stiff, and it takes a lot more time to use. Which is why Diddy is a good choice here. And also, once I get time for it, I could show off some swag. Swag. Can I get a cool cat in chat? So there's a little Easter egg you can do in this game that puts sunglasses on Diddy Kong. It's just like, what you do to do it is you down taunt and you press A right as his hat hits his head, and then sunglasses. It will go away if I get hit though. As long as we don't get hit, we get the swag. Yeah, this is auto scroller, so if you guys want to plug anything, feel free to do it, or you can donate to the Flint Water Crisis, what this marathon is raising money for. Links down below. You'll link you to speedrun.com page where you can donate with your PayPal. You got a lot of good incentives to donate for. You've got another full day of marathon runs coming at you tomorrow, so even if you're just tuning in, you've still got a lot of time to donate and lots of good incentives to see.
If you need some suggestions on what donated, there's concept art for Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's what you see below the screen. There's the DLC courses for Worms Crazy Golf by my own Mike. There's the PAL version of Super Mario 64, our good friend Prax, chugging along. And then if you want to see some really funny cutscenes, and the best audio in the world. There's Shaq Fu.
Oh boy,
And
Shaq Fu is great.
it's not like it's $25.
No, not at all.
Most expensive is $15, which is reasonable. And then if you want some bid war stuff, there's a language bid war for Hamtaro, Him, Unite, US and JP. If you want your name in the Earthbound playthrough, donate towards that. If you want the town name for a Japanese version of Animal Crossing that Prax is doing, you can do that. And then, of course, the major one is if we $150, there will be a Wii Fit Plus race between the two people talking. It's the first of its kind.
The first ever marathon Wii Fit race.
The first time Wii Fit Plus has been in a marathon, and it's in a race. So
Exactly.
it's definitely something to check out.
Alright, cool. Now, I just would like to shout out the music in this section, because it is Yoshi's Island music. So I love it. But yeah, we can... Oh yeah, go for it.
Because obviously Gooby did the Yoshi's Island run, and if you missed that, it's going to be on the YouTube page in approximately like 8 hours.
Nice. Yeah, Yoshi's Island is a great game. I always enjoy running it. Even if I discover a new soft lock at the end I've never seen before.
That was quite interesting.
That was... It's funny later looking at it, but when you're in it, it's like, shit. It's like, I hope I can get out of this somehow, you know? Otherwise, run is dead. Oops, there we go. So yeah, more auto-scroller. We just gotta wait for this part to end. A lot of this section is kind of auto-scrollery. It's just kind of some fights going on. And then you gotta wait for this. And also die in it, apparently. Or no, wait, not die. There we go. But we're done. Oops, okay, I guess we're saving. I guess that'll be a good idea. Okay, research facility again. So we're going back to our Zero Suit Samus Pikachu timeline.
One of the best timelines, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's a really cool one. I enjoyed it a lot too. Namely because Zero Suit Samus' movement feels very good in this game. Same with Pikachu. So even if you die with Zero Suit Samus, you still got Pikachu's movement, which feels really good. We have to wait for this. Interesting thing about this is in Project M, with Zero Suit Samus' down B, you gain a little bit of an extra jump and can do a nice like dive kick with it. Just something neat that was added into the game. Go. Dang it, almost didn't get hit by me. So this part is kind of RNG. There's not a super consistent good setup for this, other than just kind of going to the side and just hoping you can edgeguard the computers well enough and they just kind of KO themselves. The computer's AI is sort of randomish. Yeah, we're looking into ways dealing with it though, for sure. And that was pretty good. That can take longer sometimes, so that was good. But now Samus gets Varia, so we're gonna use Pikachu instead because Samus becomes a lot slower when she has Varia.
Also, something you might think that's cool. During the double Samus fight, at least in Brawl, the Samuses take more damage from electricity roll. Takes not more damage really, but more knockback from electricity.
Oh.
You find that out when you grind out Great Maze for a week, and you can one-shot Samus with a single Thunderbolt.
Today I learned.
Similarly, like Rob's the same way, Yoshi's the same way, Kirby.
Curb.
It's kind of like, it's like the Pokemon games, if it looks like it's weak to electricity.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, this is actually really good I died there because I want to be Samus here anyway. That's even better. That might make this much more consistent, so I'm gonna want... Okay, maybe that's actually a bad idea. I haven't had a Mega Mushroom on this section before. First I want to get rid of these guys. So, I wall jump up here as Samus, and then... There we go, we just do that. And we can do that, hit the switch. Easy every time. So yeah, that's, I believe that's more of a Project M thing, right? Like, you guys don't wall jump up that.
No.
So there you go.
Not at all.
Look, I'm playing Smash Ultimate. Look, Mom. I have Smash Ultimate. Put that down, Gooby. You stole it. You stole that from Nintendo.
Not illegal unless they find me.
Still streaming it on Twitch. It's a good idea, right? What's to Nintendo's headquarters? Stream, steal something, stream it. So now we get to kind of the Captain Falcon Almar storyline, and we're not going to be using Almar at all. So if you're a fan of Almar, sorry, I guess.
You know, the funny thing is,
What?
HTT said the exact same thing, and then he ended up having to use Olimar twice.
That's funny. Hopefully I won't have to use him, because Falcon is really useful in Project M Subspace. He's the main character we're going to be using a lot of this run. Just because he's got very fast, powerful moves, and he just runs really fast too. He's got good horizontal jumping, and he's got good enough vertical jumps. We'll use that. There we go. The only downside is that when I knee them, it sends them at like this sort of 45-ish degree angle. So it makes it harder to like ping pong some enemies into each other. It's easiest when it's just straight, like left, right, horizontal, 180 degree angle. But you just gotta make do with it. Kinda getting some interesting stuff going on with these shadies. I always like to call these carpets just the Aladdin magic carpets. I can show you the... When is the incentive for us to sing I can show you? Like a whole new world? You and me, Commander.
Yeah. You have to make up. It's your
Someday.
Someday.
Press 1 if you want to see that, chat.
Press 1 if you're alive, chat. I can't think everyone's talk. 30 minutes to go.
Press 1 if you press 1 if you're alive. Especially because this is an autoscroller. Actually, wait. There will be an autoscroller later. Excuse me. This part isn't an autoscroller. Silly goob. Tricks are for kids. So we pick Meta Knight because his vertical climbing is just much better than the ice climbers. The ice climbers have kind of a laggy way to move vertically. They have some solid horizontal movement that you got to see a little bit of in target test, but just with vertical, it's a different story. Any character with multiple jumps has pretty good vertical movement usually. This is the autoscroller.
This is actually the tool in the game.
This is the what?
Longest auto-scroller in the game.
Oh boy. Shoutouts to autoscrollers.
And I believe, like Drago said, doing it on intent saves like almost 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a crazy time save. So feel free to plug anything. Do whatever you need.
I'll do another schedule lineup. After this run, we have our live block, which is all events by Helix, world record holder if I remember right. Then we have SpongeBob SquarePants Battlefield is an incentive to get the concept art for that. That's a whole lot. I can eat for that much per day. Then the last one, ratting out your Saturday, July 14th, 2018, is Super Mario Odyssey by our good friend Gaming Land. He's been on here several times. He's already PB'd twice, so maybe he can PB a third time.
That'd be sick.
Starting on your Sunday is the only car stunts.
I think you need to reset your mic. It's clipping a lot.
Evidently, Discord didn't want to say that he was our good friend.
Maybe you are good friends then.
Friend Ten Dog. He's the restreamer right now. And me and him will switch back for tonight. Ultimate Angler, 5 Island by the Master Marrow. So if you're ready for a marathon, he'll give it to you starting at about 1 AM Central Standard Time.
Alright, cool. I'm done with the autoscroller, so now we just have to fight some more like enemies. Just random enemy gauntlet. I know these guys are always going to come in at this exact way though, so I just charge down smash or something like that. As long as it hits both of them and KOs them both is the important part. And just climb to the top, because this is the Ice Climbers stage, so... And we get a little boss fight here. So what we try to do is we try to get the same thing we did with Wario. Just kind of manipulate Lucario over to the side. Sometimes he'll even just fall down this hole. Or sometimes he'll just jump. Interesting. He'll just decide to like jump off. But he's not being as nice to us. There we go. What the? My forward smashes are all. That's hilarious. All my forward smashes have sent the opposite direction. That's really funny. There we go. Okay. Just like that. And then they become friends. The end. And this is just an enemy gauntlet. Yoshi is best to use here. He KOs all the enemies pretty much in one hit, and he's pretty fast. He could dunk most of the enemies too. I guess a hammer will be helpful too. Don't usually use hammer. All the items are RNG, so... Nice, turbo mode. Turbo mode and invincibility almost. That would have been the dream. Oop, dang it. Yeah, using turbo mode.
The internet's dying.
Shoutouts to internet. Turbo mode could feel kind of weird to use because just, I don't know, it just feels very odd having all the end lag gone from a move. You don't realize how used you are to it until you play with turbo. Good RNG again. Are you playing guitar?
I am.
Nice.
I was playing Undertale.
Ooh. Shout out to guitar. Why isn't that a donation instead of for you to play guitar?
I didn't, you probably didn't hear it because you were asleep when I did my run for project fundraising.
Yeah.
I pulled out my saxophone and I played the theme to Wii Sports during wakeboarding.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like, you played someone told me some guy played a saxophone song during his run. That's amazing.
Yeah. I had 2 minutes and I'm like, you know what? I might as well do this. This wife that was like, you should totally play this because I was saying, yeah, you should run. Okay. And then I went to who was the person in charge. I forget who was in charge. I think Ed.
Or who? It's just cutting out a
I
lot.
think it was, I forget who was the. Let me see. The
Knight?
streamer was. I think it was Rampant. Yeah. Rampant,
Oh,
who
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Oh, now fixed it. Okay.
That would be a great donation setup for marathons.
I'm gonna play in the end by Lincoln Park during Maryland because I was doing that during his practice stream.
Nice.
Because with his run, you never know when it ends because you could just get bad RNG and not get the right fish.
Dang. What run was for that again?
Ultimate Angler.
Ultimate Angler, gotcha.
It's coming up at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Nice. Toasty 1 a.m. So right now, we're just, we're going through this sort of factory area, and we have to clear these enemies to get through these doors. Each enemy we beat is one door. One like is at one door. Save the doors.
Save the doors.
Every day, a young door gets punched in the face. Think about the doors. Save the doors. And I just have last one here. So yeah, this is another fight. What we're gonna do is just kind of try to manipulate them in however way possible. Nair usually works pretty good, and hope the computers DI poorly. Nice, that was pretty good. And that'll be enough. Yep. So that went pretty well. That can go trolly sometimes. Any fight like that can go pretty trolly sometimes. That was pretty good. Yeah, we picked Sheik for this because her run movement is just much faster than Peach's.
Maybe.
I'm enjoying.
It's hard to...
I've enjoyed just listening to you play guitar while playing this. This is very comfy.
I have the Brawl theme up here, but transpose and bring up and a bit in guitar, and it would be a lot easier on saxophone.
Yeah, I bet.
We're on.
There's a piano there too?
Yes.
Dude, poggers.
Also 4 saxophones.
Poggers.
There was also a drum set, but I gave that away.
Gotcha. Drums is pretty fun. Hardest section of the game. So hard.
I should do that in the middle of like Drago's runs.
I think you would like it. It's cool. I like it. I'm enjoying it. We're gonna try to do a mini sequence break here. It's more of an optimization. There we go. It skips us having to take more platforms than we have to. I'm still enjoying this piano. This is great. We also use Peacher.
Oh, this isn't the right sheet music. Issue. Supposed to change keys there. I should get the right sheet music.
Getting the right sheet music. Shaking my SMH.
Oh, here's the hard version. Oh no, this is the actual theme.
Oh jeez.
No. I feel bad for the people. As a music composer myself, that's harder than it should be.
Not today. I don't know you made music though.
Yeah, that's what my major is music composition.
That's sick. Yeah, I knew you did something with music, but didn't know it was composition specifically. That's cool.
Let's go back to that theme. I could probably get out my soprano and play it.
Yeah, go for it.
Might as well. What else are we supposed to do? I need to check.
I can just talk about the run. So now we get to be Falcon again. We're gonna put Diddy as second because his movement speed is second fastest. And there we go. And there's another auto scroller. Shoutouts to Squeaking.
The sad thing is I won't be able to play this in the right key. But I don't really matter. Because 85% of the people won't hear a difference. Go there, so that could be ears. My. Oh.
What is that?
Shout out to whacking the wall.
Whacking
That
the wall.
was me whacking the wall.
Nice.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Oops, I gotta hit that. There we go.
Thanks, internet. Drop the wall in the middle of the
How's it going, Helix? He wanted to play the saxophone.
attracted the healing.
The call of the Helix has happened. Oh, Commander wanted to...
Like I might as well play my soprano, and that attracted a helix.
How's it going, Helix?
I know you were streaming.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, dude.
The raid of 4 people.
This is pretty good. It's a nice raid.
Sort of back. Yep. It's always nice to bring out the soprano because that's the rarer of the 4. I think there's only maybe a half dozen in Northwest Missouri.
Really?
Yeah.
Today I learned, man. Hi, I was streaming. It's going. Had a good stream. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Diddy, Pikachu, Samus, I guess. I'm just tired. I did a lot of runs today. I'm ready to just sleep for a good 80 million hours. So this is an auto scroller, so I can just chill out for a while. So I was up early yesterday for Operation Shadow Cache for a run there too. So I'm just like, you know what? I just want to sleep.
I will say, it looks like you're going to be way underestimated. At least from Brawl standards.
Yeah, I'm using a different way of like loading the game, so that'll definitely help. USB loader is now legal, so I'm running that on this compared to disk. How you doing? Yeah, you really did. Yeah, it was like 6 runs today. This is like my 6th run today. Cause Yoshi, Project Base, Mario DDR, then 3 Project M runs. And this is another an auto-scroller. I guess if you want to come commentate Helix, go for it.
Yeah, come in and commentate.
It's pretty chill right now. Because you know this run, so... You and Commander both know it, so you can tell me stuff. That better not be a pet. Okay, it's not. Sure, sick. If you want me to commentate event mode too, I can do that. I'm gonna be tired, but if you want me to, I can do it.
You can look at Gooby stream probably. That's gonna be the best bet.
Oh yeah, that'll be fastest. Wait, is he here?
He's just in chat. He said how he's gonna.
Oh, gotcha. I was gonna say like, dang, I didn't hear him.
So
Alright. Okay. That was a bit unfortunate. This is fine. We've got Pika still. Oh god. This is really... There we go. Hitting really weird spots. Done. There we go. I don't need it. It's up to you if you want to. I did your own set. I'll just gotta grab headphones. Okay. I would rather sleep, so. Because I'm just tired. Entrance to Subspace. Alright. So we're gonna pick Fox, Diddy, Meta Knight. Actually, wait, no. I lied. We're gonna pick Falcon, Fox, Meta Knight, then Diddy Con. We pick all these characters because they have very fast run speeds. And because they have enough power to KO enemies pretty fast. Falcon especially.
we have a Helix.
A wild Helix has appeared.
The call of the Helix. Commander has summoned you. It's like a snake chant.
Oh no.
It was exactly like a snake chant. It was great. So this is auto-scoller, so I don't know. Feel free to plug anything.
I can plug plenty of things during my run, don't worry.
Next up is Helix's all-event solo run, which ends off our Project M block, and then we have some Battle for Bikini Bottom, Super Mario Odyssey, Jet Car Stunts, and Ultimate Angler. And then after that, we have Peggle Knights, which, if you don't know what was the game, you should definitely come check it out. Our good friend Jarhead, who may be faking gay, is definitely one of the most friendly people in the community, and he'll give a good showing for 2 hours of your time.
I think I've heard the name Peggle Knights before, but I've never seen the game actually. It's like a puzzle game?
Yeah, it's a puzzle game.
Okay.
Remember, you can donate as well. I think there's a incentive for a bid war for my run. That's the in-game tag I'm going to use. So
Yeah.
if you want me to have some stupid tag, you can donate for it.
like we had Zoro, and then ABCT was like, nope, and he beat Zoro.
Actually, I need to go check that.
Right now, there's nothing, and I have it closed, but it will be. Someone will donate for it. That's why we had it.
Alright, so we're in Subspace right now. What we do in this section is all the characters get turned into trophies, but then Ness, except for Ness, King DDD, and Luigi, because you know what? Don't worry about it. Plot.
Yeah.
Plot. Don't worry about it. So we're gonna collect some of the characters. The main ones I really need are just Falcon, Fox, Diddy, and Pikachu, and then I'll be set. I get some other characters too in case something weird happens.
It says the Project M in-game tags bid war is closed, so.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I think we combined all of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we just, and it was easier. That was Drago's suggestion.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just making my way through here.
Nice wavelands.
Thanks, man.
If anyone else is knowing what's coming up next, we have a Red Ball 90% run. I've him in the chat a couple times. He's dive bombed us. Then we have our second to last race, which is Double and Link in Hello Kitty Roller Rescue, 90%.
Nice.
And then definitely an interesting run is The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker Din's Pearl by Realm. And then at 7:30 tomorrow is Castlevania 3 by now world record holder, I believe, Level Engine. He got the world record as of maybe an hour ago. As of an hour ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. Also, shout out to that strat.
Gooby, it says on your Twitch, it says your game is Super Mario World.
Yeah, I just haven't updated it. My first run was Yoshi's Island today, and I just haven't updated it since. There's been too many runs.
I'm actually gonna use like a throwaway account for my stream.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason Kirby gets to live through the Subspace trophy thing. I don't know why either. If someone knows why, feel free to tell me.
The bad reason is because he swallowed whatever King DDD thing that King DDD did. Evidently, the DDD actually wanted it to be good, but for reasons, so he ended up saving everyone.
Today I learned.
Because Spectre and they always have a love for the Kirby characters. That's why you see all three Kirby characters kind of are the stars of the show.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Kirby, that's the name you should know.
Yeah. It's another auto scorer. I guess one thing I didn't get to mention in this run is wave landing. It's pretty important for this run, just because it gets you small boosts on one platform. Over one platform, it might not be like a significant difference, but if you keep doing it over the run, it can definitely add up to a lot. Similar to arm pumping in Super Metroid.
Yeah, like over the course of an entire run, it's a 2-hour-long run, so.
Yeah, it's even more significant in this compared to arm pumping in Super Metroid. Super Metroid is just a few tiles, but this game it can be like definitely a lot more.
And different characters have different waveland lengths. So like Luigi's is one of the largest hillside for long distances.
Yeah, it's super long. He's the longest. And like Ice Climber's the second, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
For some characters, it's actually faster to wave dash across the ground than run.
Yeah.
I don't know if that ever comes into play in this run. Does it, Gooby?
I don't think so. No. It
Okay.
does in like all-star mode with Ness because I think his wave dash is faster than his regular run.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, if you like perfect wave dash with it though.
Oh yeah, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
That might not be worth it. I know it comes into play in target smash with ice climbers.
Yeah, you use their wave dash a lot in that run.
Yeah.
It's like you'll clip your ice block and then you'll slip and slide. You'll hit a target, slip and slide for a little bit. You'll hit some more targets. Kirby's like the exact same size as that chicken. That's awesome. Let's get Wario. Shoutouts to Wah.
Wow.
Never not Wah. Cutscenes, don't worry about it.
This isn't a brawl, there isn't cutscene percent.
See, I need Falcon, Diddy, and then I didn't get Pikachu, so we're gonna use Marth. As long as I have Falcon, it's the main biggest thing.
Yeah.
And I gotta bring up my notes for this, because Subspace is very convoluted here.
It takes a lot of like memorizing the route. Yeah, I tried to do a run at one point and I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot where to go.
Yeah, I just, like, after trying that a few times, just like, you know what, I'm just gonna write it down. It's so much, like, easier to remember everything then, compared to just memorizing it. So yeah, first we start off with Pit.
Is it the same? Do you know if it's the same as this brawl?
How is it in Brawl?
Pit, go with Pit, go all the way over, go all the way to Olimar, do a reset to spawn back up.
That's already different. We go to Kirby next.
So it's gonna give everyone a bit between, but it's kind of the first route is Pit, all the characters over to Olimar.
Or, I guess, do we end up with Omar? Forget. I think he's later in it. Guess I'm just not familiar enough with the brawl order.
And you know, these fights that Gooby is doing in the Great Maze can sometimes be a great source of frustration. They do not always do what you want them to do.
Yeah, they're RNG. Especially,
yeah, the AI
especially if you give them the chance to jank you out, they like to do it.
Yeah, and some of the characters' AI in this game is very good, and that's something that was put in by the Project M dev team. Especially like Fox and Falco.
Yeah, all the space animals have good AI. Have to link to solve the puzzle, right. But the main thing to keep in mind about fighting these computers is just covering their options and just doing it fast enough to where they can't affect you. So I go here. So a little link to the past puzzle going on. Oops, okay, I didn't want to do 3, that's fine though.
Falcon kick.
Lots of Falcon kicks. Here we go. This next fight is Yoshi.
And Diddy Kong.
Yes, Diddy Kong next. So that is the same, I guess.
I don't know. You might be able to do the brawl trick too.
Okay, Yoshi. You just cut out again.
You might be able to use the brawl trick and reset after facing Olimar.
Oh, yeah, that is what we do. After certain characters, we'll reset.
That Yoshi fight was really funny.
Yeah, that was weird. The AI is just weird in this game.
See, the funny thing with Yoshi and Brawl is Yoshi will always begin with a jump.
Oh,
Like 100% of the time, Yoshi begins with a jump. So you can either do a planned Meta Knight on beat, or you can do a Thunderbolt immediately, and it'll always one-shot Yoshi.
That's interesting.
there we go. Diddy's done. Next fight is Duan, right.
Okay, so you guys go up. The Brawl route has you go down to Captain Falcon next.
Oh, interesting. Meta Knight, who else? Marth, right. Yep, okay.
Because they bad against Duan in Brawl.
What did they do in Brawl?
Meta Knight is really bad against Duan, so we use Char. That's the only time we use the different characters, Charizard.
Oh, gotcha. I've seen Drago use them against Taboo too, but I don't know if that's like intended. Yeah, like as a backup or something. Okay, next is Snake. Oop. Making my way downtown, going fast, playing Subspace. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, that's for a later part. We actually go this way. I'm getting it mixed up. This is where Snake is.
You can also, some runners, like ADCT switched Game & Watch, and Snaker doesn't really lose or save anytime.
Huh. I guess I just try to stay Falcon as much as possible during this part. I've never heard of people like trying to switch characters on purpose though in this run.
When I do my runs, I do it because I can't stay Meta Knight forever.
Gotcha.
So I have points where I switch to Pikachu over to Pokemon Trainer because I'd be so OP.
No edge guard today. Okay, done. Okay, next after Game & Watch, Midnight, top left, right. Okay, so we're gonna make our way top left. Right there, cool. So we're kind of finishing up our little collection of this battleship halberd, I suppose. I feel like I missed it actually. No wait, no, this is right. Yep, that's right. Okay, yeah, so done with battleship halberd. We won't be coming back here. Next up is Ness. All we gotta do to find him is just go all the way to the left. Feels bad. That's fine. Diddy will be just as good. Next up is Porky. We do have a character heal point we can use here, so I'm gonna go back and get Falcon. Oops.
Gooby, out of curiosity, what's your PB?
232.
Okay.
Diddy Mars Midnight.
At this point, you're probably going to PvD.
Nice.
Yeah, this looks like a good run.
What's my time at right now?
150.
Nice.
Yeah, about 150.
Gotcha. That's solid. Tetris block. More Tetris blocks. So against Porky, we're just gonna stop and knee as much as possible. When I say stop and knee, stop is just Falcon's down air, knee is just his forward air. Good RNG though, please. Pick up the mushroom. There. Cool. Okay, so next is going back to the jungle rest area, and then we're going to make our way downwards. Because then we're going to be fighting Captain Falcon there. You can see why this gets kind of convoluted. There's just a lot of different areas you can go to. It's very open world. It's easy to forget one or two characters, even with notes. Like I'm always double checking to make sure I've got them right. Almost. Okay, that was fine. So after we go to fight Almar, we're going to save and quit. This will get us back to our rest area faster, so then we can fight some other characters after fighting Almar. Alright, cool. That was a really good Almar fight. It's about as fast as I could have asked for. Okay. Going with the File 20 theme, because why not? No, let's listen to music. It's a good idea. After this, can we listen to the Route 209 theme?
Sure.
Go back to Jungle Rest area. Let's see, Jungle Rest. Next, we get DK. We go to the bottom left. Keep going left. Like that. Later, that'll be a door to Subspace. That one with the arrow, I believe. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, I think there's a door to Subspace around this area. Am I right on that? Or am I just... Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yep, that is the door to Subspace.
The door that DK was in.
Right. Said we're gonna fight Samus. Just like that. It's good that we're getting these dunk KOs too, because it's much faster. The computers will fall much faster compared to them having to slowly fall down. It's just one of those minor optimizations that can save a few seconds here and there. Did that add up? Okay, so next is Rob grabbing a key. All we gotta do is just go like that. I'm gonna go into this rest area, clear my health, and just make sure that I don't miss any. If I miss a rest area, then when I want to go back and teleport, it just won't be an option to go back and teleport. It just won't be there, so just want to ensure that I'm grabbing all of them. Sequence break that a little bit. Falcon's up air is big enough to clip into that. We don't need to go all the way and get the key. And most of this run is just keeping up your execution really well. This run, there aren't a lot of tricks going on in it, but the execution is very, very tight. With doing very nice wavelands, doing very nice KOs, things like that. Make sure you're always fast falling, things like that. Just things that a lot of people won't catch on, but are very important. Smash ultimate joke. As a tradition, I guess, at this point. So we're done with the research facility areas. Now we're going to make our way to Bowser. After Bowser, we're going to save and quit. So it's important I actually get that little thing and then rest up here a little bit. So if I didn't get that, then oops, okay, I did that a little out of order, but it's fine. Supposed to go down to get Bowser first. But yeah, if I didn't get that save point, then I wouldn't be able to teleport back here. And you'd just lose like a minute or so. Right. So Bowser is just chilling over here. Ooh, I want that. I want that. There we go, cool. Yeah, like I said earlier, my run speed is now double because of this. Oops. Nice up smash. Wow. Alright. I see you, Bowser. There we go. Easy every time. Okay, so save and quit. This will make it faster to get to the poison plant area, as I like to call it. Okay, easy. You, and where are you? And you. Next up's DDD. Go to bottom left door. Right. We go back through here again, but the other option is to go down this time. And then DDD is at the end of this minecart section. This is kind of a mini auto-scroller, so feel free to plug anything or just meme around or anything you need to do.
Next up, we finish off our Project M block with all events solo by these sitting here in chat.
Hey, that's me.
It's you.
That'll be a very silly run.
It's a fun time. It's been ran as a race at a few marathon. It's a pretty good time.
Well, the last all events run was not a good time.
Oof.
Feels bad.
As Drago explained.
Here are the example of crazy good AI. Falco AI is can be difficult to deal with. But fortunately, there we go, just like that. Fortunately, it moves like up air, or excuse me, up throw, things like that. We'll send Falco a bit farther than usual in like a regular versus mode game, so it makes it somewhat easier to deal with. Right, yep. But he can just do a lot of laser pressure that can shut you down. A lot of laser pressure, a lot of shine pressure that can be tough to deal with. Same with Fox. So yeah, just look at Fox's movement. Yeah. It's that nair was so godly. Okay. Yeah. That's fine though. Diddy will still be able to move very well through this section. There's usually one computer that always has to give you problems. There's always one. Okay, cool. Next up's Meta Ridley. We take this barrel all the way to him. Because navigating through all of that in the lake would just be a pain. And as I mentioned earlier, the side B is just so useful of a movement option. Especially in Subspace. We're gonna do pretty much similar strategies that we did earlier. Just kind of put out as many arrows as possible. Put out our strongest and fastest aerial. And just essentially hope that he gives us nice RNG too. We're gonna go back here and get some Falcon again.
Helix, if you want to start getting set up for yours, I'm sure Gooby's about 25 minutes out.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good time to get stream going. Just
I actually have
set up.
just about everything set up already, so.
Okay, sick. So you might remember this area from earlier was kind of had some auto-scorer stuff going on, but thankfully we don't have auto-scrollers going on anymore. And right now we're just going over here so we can make our way to Gallium. All we have to do is just keep holding left through here and hope that the enemies don't hit us. That wall jump was kind of sick, though. I'm pretty sure you remember Gallium from earlier and from boss battles if you also watched that. Yeah, it's pretty similar. We deal with them pretty similarly in Subspace. Okay, so we're gonna be picking up Zelda now. This cave area is gonna be one of the more complex areas that we're gonna navigate through. You. There's just a lot of different ways you can opt to go in this area. But we're gonna go bottom to the right first. because then at the end of this, we'll fight Peach, and then we could just save and quit and get back to the rest area. And go on. Explore the rest of this cave. Nice! Wow. Nice up air to stuff me out. There you go, that's... Really? Okay. That's something I didn't really get to mention. That was a great example of an hedgehog. In this game, only one character can be holding the ledge at a time. So if you hold it while the other character is trying to recover, they just won't be able to get back. That was changed in Smash 4. But most of the Smash games have that mechanic.
Yep, very notable in Melee. If you've ever seen competitive Melee,
Yeah,
you know.
Edge guarding is really important in that game.
It's important in competitive PM as well.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Heck, it's even important in for some speedrun strats occasionally.
Yeah, it was important for that, because if I didn't edge guard Zelda, then, you know, that would have been like another 30 seconds lost, because I have to fight her more.
And you might see it happen in my all events run as well.
Yeah. Okay, we go here. Falcon, and then you... Actually, no. I want Diddy second, Midnight, then Marth. Okay, so... Now we're gonna explore the top part of this cave. So we're gonna go up, to the left, and then Charizard will be at the end of this. There is an alternative way to get to Charizard, which is if we went bottom and down to the left and then went up, we could get to him, but it's just much, much slower. Hello, Charizard. Charizard, please. Oh boy. I'm getting messed up. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, if we went down there, we could go back and explore like that Zelda section again if we wanted to, but we definitely don't want to. Because I'm gonna actually go heal Falcon. I think that'll be a good idea since I'm right near it. There's gonna be a few more fights upcoming. Okay, we go to the right. No, this is a Lucas fight. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I think I know what I did wrong. This is fine though. We'll just have to go back through this door again, and then I'll remember that, yeah, there we go. Okay, that goes there. Alright, cool. This is where I was supposed to go. Nice. Okay, next is Luigi. And we're gonna... The visual cue for finding Luigi is you run until you see this wind guy and then you drop. Excuse me, I'm a genius. You go before him. And then you drop. Not after. Luigi is the kind of trolliest AI in Project F speedrunning. He loves to just... There we go. In Subspace, he loves to run away with you. To run away, waste time. All-Star, he loves to just put out fast aerials and waste time. Pretty much anytime you see Luigi, he's trying to waste time for you.
Shout out to my classic mode run at, I believe it was Midwinter Speed Sprinter, when Giant Luigi killed me.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then almost did it again.
That was it at midfall? I think, or was it?
Oh no, I think, yeah, you're right, that was midfall.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
I hate Luigi. He's so annoying. He isn't, like, competitively, he's also can be annoying to play against.
He's just really good at combo breaking.
Yeah, and his wave dash is really good, so that helps him move around the stage very quickly.
Got a lot of like strong like ground control.
His nair is also very fast, and that does not help matters.
Like frame 3 in melee or something?
I believe so.
Okay, good. This is Rayquaza. I was a little unsure. Okay, I'm just reading my notes right now, checking on what to do. Okay, right. Okay, I see what we're supposed to do. That makes sense. Okay. So we go back here. No, wait. Oh, right. Right. Okay. I see what I meant. Okay, we go. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. So we're gonna
Serp.
Serpy? Serpicological. Rolling in the chat. How is it going?
What's up, Soupy?
Okay, so we've already fought Lucas, so we're gonna go fight Lucario on this very top door, and it's really important that I don't fight ice climbers. Because if I fight ice climbers without saving to make sure I have proper flags, I'll get a soft lock. I already had to deal with 2 of those today. I don't want to have to deal with another one.
Soft locks.
Soft locks. Shoutouts to finding a new soft lock in your run today.
Soft locks and crashes and oh boy. If
Yeah.
if you hear the game crash and it just makes an eh sound, that's the sound of Project M.
Oh yeah. I think Wii games in general do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have seen Project M crash so many times. I mean, it makes sense because it's like a ROM hack, but...
Okay.
I had it crash in the middle of an events run the other day, and I was like, what? I didn't know it could ever do that.
Awesome. Shoutouts to random crashes. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta go back. Okay. I gotta just load into a regular fight here. The reason you have to do this again is for proper flags. I'm not sure exactly which flags it needs to set.
Basically, some codes in the code set aren't activated until you begin a match.
Ah, okay.
So that's what he had to go do there.
Okay, good to know. Okay, then I go... Right, I go back to Stadium. You.
Also, shout out to Level in the chat.
What's up, dude?
Question is, did he get the right frames? Does he have world record?
And no soft lock.
Yep. As expected.
I get a little antsy coming into it each time. It's like, will it soft lock?
As long as you go to Versus, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, I believe you can do that before you start the run, and you're fine.
I do that before the run, too.
Yeah.
I
don't think you need to do it again, but I mean, in a marathon setting, it definitely helps to be safe, so.
I just don't want to deal with crashes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god. That didn't happen. Very optimized speedrun. Sorry if I'm not responding to chat much right now. This is just a difficult part to respond to. Just because there's so many different areas I have to go to. I have to read my notes. Dang. Alright.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, next is Marth, right.
10, if you can hear us, time's coming up here within the next 6 minutes.
Yeah, time is coming up soonish. We only have 2 more characters to fight, Marth and Ganondorf, and then we're gonna fight Taboo. So Marth is at the top. Oh god. Nice. Just right there.
Okay, good.
Oh, did he just... Marth just KO'd himself. Awesome. Alright, cool.
Yep. Yep. Project M.
That's very
Good
hard
guy, Marth.
AI.
Good guy, Marth.
Good guy Marth, exactly.
Shout out to Marth being nice.
Nice guy Marth. So far all the AI has been nice. As I say that I get up tilted like Ganondorf.
SWC has lost countless 90% runs because of Ganon.
Has he actually?
Yeah, I was...
Oh no.
The one I was watching, he was like a minute and a half over PB, and then he got to about 5 seconds over PB.
Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna use Ganondorf, Falcon, use DK, gonna use Midnight, gonna use you, and I'm gonna use Marth.
So 10, time will be once Taboo dies and you see him go in the background and spiral out of control, like the madman he is.
Yeah, what the last hit on Taboo.
He'll scream a bit. You'll know.
Yeah, you'll understand. If you haven't seen this game, you'll definitely know. Which after talking to you, you seem familiar with this game. Yeah. Shoutouts to Ganondorf's sound effects, just the ooh. Oh, I hate this one. Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever done that.
This has never happened before.
That's a good never happened before. I just could not figure out how to dodge that. It's just difficult to time those spot dodges. Even when you practice it, it's still very hard.
Yes, time on Magical Blue Man screaming and blowing up. I mean, you'll see. His health bar will be depleted.
Okay, we're gonna end up Donkey Kong. After I said we aren't gonna use him a lot. Time.
Could have been worse, he could have used Olimar.
Oh no.
Sick meme. We'll let this cutscene play through then. Watch
Alright,
us totally
well.
do it.
Congratulations, Gooby. That looks like a 2:17:44 about.
Nice.
Yeah. For PB.
You PB about like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
PB number like 13 of the marathon.
Alright, I'm gonna say something real quick. We have, if you felt inspired by this, we have a Smash Bros. Speedrunning Discord. I'll link that in the chat. And with that said, I'm up next with an all events run, so I'm gonna get out of here and go set up.
Sounds good. Yeah.
And
If you wanna, yeah, go ahead.
For all the people watching, we are going to do a stream reset just to save BLD's computer from crashing.
It's legit.
But it'll be like a second.
If you want, I can let this fanfare play through if you guys need time.
Yeah, just let it play through, and 10 will get everything good to go.
Okay.
So 10, take it away. I have to take a shower.
Wow, I'm back again.